Hi friends, Principal Rabb-Patterson here on this Wednesday, June 10th, 2020. Today we are going to read Listening with My Heart, and it is written by Gabi Garcia, illustrated by Ying Hui Tan. It's a story of kindness and self-compassion. Listening with My Heart. Esperanza's tummy fluttered as she practiced her lines on the porch. Today was the class play. Waiting for Mama to walk with her to school, she paced back and forth when she spotted a heart-shaped rock. Esperanza rubbed its rough surface and felt a twinkle of joy. Maybe it's a sign. For what? Asked Mama. She thought about the class play later that afternoon, wondering what it would finally be like in the spotlight. To put my heart into everything I do, she answered. At that moment, they heard scratching and a soft cry. Esperanza peeked under the stairs and spotted a kitty shaking and shivering. No Mama in sight. She scooped the kitten onto her lap and cuddled her. She's all alone. I think she's hungry. Esperanza reached for her lunch bag, pinched off a piece of chicken, and offered it to the kitty, who gobbled it up. Mama, I think the rock is a reminder to spread kindness and love. That's what we do when we listen with our hearts. I think you're on to something, said Mama. Can we keep Cleopatra, please? Asked Esperanza, who'd already named the kitty. Queens are always welcome at our house, said Mama. If she's still here after school, we'll take her in. At school, Esperanza was more focused on the play than on math or reading. Clutching her script during recess, she noticed Bao sitting alone on the bench. He was new in school this week and didn't speak much English. She wondered if he felt lonely or scared. Esperanza found a soccer ball and kicked it over to him. A smile spread across Bao's face. He stood, bopped the ball in the air, then bounced it between his knee and his head a few times. Dude's got moves, thought Esperanza. They spent recess giggling and making up hand signals. Afterwards, Esperanza borrowed Miss Owen's English Vietnamese dictionary. She wrote friend in Vietnamese, drew a picture of Bao and her, then put it on his desk. Esperanza rubbed the rock in her pocket. Listening with her heart made her feel peaceful inside. Finally, it was time for the performance. It was too late for Bao to be in the play, but he stood at Miss Owen's side as a stagehand. Excitement bubbled as Esperanza awaited her cue. Esperanza walked on stage, tripped as she was about to say her first line, and splattered across the stage. When she got up, she forgot her lines, so Miss Owen whispered them to her from backstage. Heat rushed through Esperanza's body as all eyes were glued to her. She wished she could disappear. I ruined the play, thought Esperanza, rushing off stage as soon as she'd finished her part. I messed up in front of everyone. She tucked herself in behind some props so no one could see her. Esperanza noticed her body shaking and her face still burning. She took a deep breath and dug the rock out of her pocket. It was cracked and lopsided, just how she felt. Esperanza touched her hand to her heart and felt the disappointment. Bao found Esperanza a few minutes later and handed her a drawing with the word friend written above it. Esperanza nodded. She hadn't been treating herself like a friend. Esperanza realized that wasn't the first time she'd been unkind to herself. At the soccer game last weekend, she'd missed the ball. That swooshed by her head, and they lost the game. Nice work, a player from the other team yelled as the others laughed. Esperanza thought she'd let her team down and was the worst soccer player in the world. Thinking those thoughts had made her feel worse. At the curtain call, Esperanza reminded herself she hadn't ruined the play. She'd had an accident, and accidents happen to everyone. Listening with her heart wasn't just about giving kindness and love to others. It was about giving it to herself, too. I can be afraid to myself, thought Esperanza. When Esperanza got home, she focused on her favorite things. She zipped down the hill on her bike, then spent the afternoon painting at the kitchen table. She also got the hug that she needed from Mama and some cuddles from Cleopatra. And this is just information about listening with your heart. Some days stink. Not everything will go the way you want. You'll get upset. When this happens, you can pause, take a deep breath, and practice listening with your heart. You can name what you are feeling. Whatever you feel is okay. You can listen to your body. Notice the sensations you are having. Pay attention to your self-talk. Are the words supportive and understanding or mean and rude? Are you being a friend to yourself? When we treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we're given to someone we care for, we are practicing self-compassion. Being my own friend. Wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself a gentle hug. Take a few deep breaths and close your eyes if you'd like. Say these words to yourself. When I feel sadness, may I treat myself like the friend I need. May I show love and kindness to myself. When I feel anger, may I treat myself like the friend I need. May I show love and kindness to myself. Think of feelings you experience that are difficult for you and fill in the blank. When I feel blank, may I treat myself like the friend I need. May I show love and kindness to myself. Kind words for myself. Place both hands over your heart. Notice your hands touching each other and touching your heart. Take a few deep breaths and close your eyes if you'd like. What loving and understanding words or phrases would you like to hear when you're having a tough time or feeling upset? What would feel good or comfortable to hear? Take some time and see what words or phrases come up for you. Write them down below or in a notebook and read them to yourself whenever you need to hear them. We are all connected. Everyone messes up, makes mistakes, and feels strong emotions. It's normal. Everyone also wants to feel kindness and love. This is what connects us to others. Place your hands gently on your lap. Take a few deep breaths and close your eyes if you'd like. Say these words to yourself. I connect to myself through love and kindness. I connect to others through love and kindness. I connect to the world through love and kindness. Notice how you feel after doing these activities. You can do them whenever you want. Listening with your heart helps feel good. It connects you to others and reminds you to be a friend to yourself. It helps grow a more peaceful world. And there's also one called Listening to My Body. Hopefully you enjoyed listening with my heart and you can practice some of those activities. I hope you have a good evening. Hopefully you're staying cool. It's supposed to cool down the rest of the week and through the weekend. And I look forward to reading to you later. Bye, friends.